Oh, good afternoon campers, welcome back to the channel and a happy new year. So today it is the 2nd of January. We're about to set off on our first camping trip of the new year. We're going to be heading to the east coast of England. It's a very cold, very cold winter's day. We've got a clear blue sky at the minute, but the last couple of nights and for the next week it's supposed to be in the minuses overnight, so perfect weather conditions for a bit of camping. So like I say, we're heading to the east coast, but before we get there I'm going to stop off tonight, do a bit of camping at a location that I've stayed at before. I'll give you details of that a little bit later on in the video. So at the Manifesto homestead, the current temperature is 2 degrees with a wind chill of -3, and as you can see, the next few nights the temperature is going to be getting pretty darn cold. Currently 1 o'clock, we got about 3 hours of daylight, so we need to hit the road and get moving. So our location for tonight's camp is in the Norfolk Broads. I stayed there in the summer and it was a pretty sweet little park up. As you can see, clear blue sky. As it's only the 2nd day of January, I'm hoping the traffic won't be too bad, but it does look quite busy. Now bearing in mind it's the middle of winter and it is freezing cold, I have seen quite a lot of campers on the road today. A lot of motor homes, a lot of self-built campers. So it's good to see people out there are still toughing it out and camping in the middle of winter. Just make sure you got a diesel heater. It's going to get cold. Now I did make sure this morning that I went to a petrol station and filled up a jerry can full of diesel. So yeah, we should be good for keeping ourselves warm for a few days. And whilst we're having another van life adventure, I thought I'd check out a bit of bush along the way. So we're currently in Norfolk, and the Norfolk bush is looking very sparse. Quite a lot of woodland, bit of foliage in there, but this time of year the Norfolk bush, yeah, it's looking quite bare. Norfolk bush, bareback, winter edition. Now sometimes when I'm doing my road trips, I like to get off the main roads and get onto the B roads, go through the little villages, places that you never normally see, because you do get some nice scenic drives. Wow, check out the plains. I think we're by Norwich Airport. Nice. Planes and fighter jets. Nice. Now we're taking a little detour into Norwich. There's a Tesco just there, but that's not what we're after. We are going to Lidl. I want that bakery section. Right, so I'm going to pop in here quickly, get a bit of munch and maybe a cheeky juice or two and some breakfast for tomorrow morning. But for a Friday, this is well busy. Everybody's out shopping. Must be all getting ready for a fun, cool weekend camping or something. And we're parking next to a pretty sweet Suzuki Jimny. If they was a bit bigger, I'd get one of them for car camping, but as you can see in the back, there is no room at all. But nevertheless, that's a pretty sweet automobile. Shopping trip is done. Just plugged the fridge into the power station and got some cheeky bakery stuff as well. Alright, while we've still got a bit of daylight left, let's get moving to our camping spot for tonight. And the sun is setting. That's probably going to be the last time we see that golden glow today, until the morning. But we're nearly there. We're only 5 minutes away for our campsite for this evening. Right campers, we are approaching our campsite for the night. So older subscribers would have seen this place in the summer if you was paying attention. Alright, so this is in Hicklin Heath, and that's the Pleasure Boat Inn. Now there is 24-hour public toilets which are very clean. Last time I parked where that pile of stones is, but that's clearly not allowed today. So we can pretty much park anywhere we like. Now from memory, this pub does get quite busy, but I did come when the Ladies World Cup final was on. So where should we go? I'll have a little shimmy about and find a decent park up. I may actually park this side of that pile of stones. But this is a pretty sweet park up. That is a decent pub. I shan't be going in there today. I think this will do us for tonight. I was just actually looking at the pictures from last time I was here and I was parked in that exact spot. So that will do us. Oh look, we've got some duckies here. Oh, quite a few duckies. Nice. So I think that'll do us for tonight. You can see the sunset glowing in the background there. Perfect. Nice. So we got about half an hour and it's going to be pitch black here. It's pretty cold. There is a bit of wind here, but it's not as cold as back home in Lincolnshire. It's a Friday night, so I think this pub may get a bit busy later on. Yep, that'll do us. In fact, before I jump in the van and get cosy, may as well make the most of the toilet facilities. So yeah, 24-hour toilets. Last time I was here, there was very clean. Is it this one? Yeah, gentlemen's. Check it out. Oh, somebody's used the facilities. Yep, that's the dealioso. So in the morning, I can get up, have a quick clear out, and wash and brush my teeth. Right, I'm going to go for a pee. Well, campers, we got a sweet park up. It's Friday night. First camp of the new year. First road trip of 2026. So I think it's time for a cheeky mojito Joosh. So yeah, Happy New Year. And all the best for 2026. Cheers. I think I spilt some down myself. Quite a bit of driving today. That was a bit of an unnecessary mission. I thought the roads would be empty, but yeah, it turned out it was quite busy. But hey ho, we're chilled now. Friday night, we got the weekend ahead. So yeah, time to relax. Time to relax. So as dusk is coming to an end, nighttime is drawing in and it's raining. We did have a little bit of snow at one point, but now it's raining. I just checked the weather forecast and it was supposed to be down to -1 tonight, but now it's supposed to be cloudy most of the night and it's going to even out to about 0 degrees C, which, yeah, is better than in the minuses. So I'm about to get the van into stealth mode and jump in the back and settle down for the evening. Ah, well, campers, we are in the back of the van. The van is in stealth mode. I ain't gonna lie, I've had a snooze. I've been snoozing for the last hour. I was quite tired. All that driving, the Joosh. But anyway, I woke up, I've got a bit of an appetite now, so I'll show you the munch I've got for tonight. As it's our first camp of 2026, I couldn't be bothered to cook. So I went for the easy option. Well, to be fair, I went into Lidl and there weren't really a lot to cook for dinner that floated my boat, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we've gone for a simple selection of food tonight. So the main course is a chicken and bacon pasta salad. So, you know, it's the new year, got to start the healthy living kick. So we've got some lettuce and sweet corn and carrot in there. bit of protein. Ignore the mayonnaise and the pasta, but yeah, that should be okay. And then for dessert, gone for a black cherry yogurt. Yeah, that'll do the job for tonight. And then for the next part of the dessert, you know, healthy living and all that, we went for a chocolate chip muffin that is probably filled with loads of chocolate goo goodness inside. And then in the morning, we've got a chocolate filled croissant. And yeah, I've got a couple of cheeky juices in the fridge if I need them. And I've got some biscuits knocking around somewhere. We've got morning coffee, we've got Yorkshire tea. Damn, I forgot to get milk. I have to get some milk tomorrow. But yeah, that's quite a it's actually quite a substantial lump of salad there, and pasta and chicken and bacon. Anyway, that's the food options for tonight. I'm sure we'll at some point in this little road trip, we'll fall off the wagon and start eating some junk food, but yep, that'll do for tonight. So no putting the heat to the meat tonight. We're just gonna eat some pasta, chicken and bacon, and eat some more crab. But I have got the diesel heater on. It is rather chilly. It's currently 12 degrees C in the van, so it's a fair bit warmer than outside. So anyway, I'm gonna eat my healthy pasta salad and yeah, just chill out for a little bit. I think I might watch a bit of YouTube. I've actually got YouTube Premium, which is like $12.99 a month because I can't be dealing with adverts. But part of that is you get loads of YouTube movies. There is a lot of 80s movies on there, which is fine with me. So we've got plenty of stuff to watch while we're chilling out this evening. I've also upgraded my mobile phone data to unlimited. So yeah, we're good. But anyway, I'm going to chow down on my salad and chill out and watch a bit of YouTube. All right, so I'm currently watching Weird Science. I ain't seen this film for a very long time. Dinner was a success, as was the yogurt, but now we've got the chocolate muffin. So we're going to eat that now. So I believe it's chocolate chip. I see it's got white chocolate, dark chocolate, and a gooey centre. So bon appetit. I must say it is rather moist, but yeah, nice to have a bit of muff when I'm out on my adventures. Cheers. Well, campers, 8 o'clock at night. It is pretty dark out here. Make sure I don't get too close to the water there. All is calm. The pub is quiet. There is another van that's pulled up. There's a VW that was there earlier, and there's another van on the other side of that. But while we're here, can't see a little crack of light in the corner there. Often I like to have a, you can actually see my mood lighting. Windows are getting a little steamy. It was raining quite a bit earlier actually. Okay, my diesel heater on. All is good. Spooky. Man, it's cold. It's a clear sky now. And a full moon. That is bitterly cold. I think there will be a frost tonight. I think it will drop below 0. It's quite fresh. I don't think my camera's going to pick up a lot of the scenery around here. It is pretty dark. But anyway, I'm going to jump back in the van because it is in freezing. Well, campers, it is time to hit the hay. It is 10 o'clock. I am getting quite tired. I'm about to turn the heater off because it's going to get cold tonight. It's getting quite chilly. I've got a extra blanket today, a nice thick fleece blanket that I'm going to put over my sleeping bag. I'm going to get cocooned in this. I will probably sleep in my coat. We'll see. We'll see. But once I'm in the sleeping bag, I should be fine. The only trouble with sleeping in the van when it gets like mega cold is you can sort of warm up. Your face will get cold. Like the air you breathe is freezing, so you need to cover your face. I've got a hood on my sleeping bag. But the trouble is, once you cover your face completely off from the outside elements, you get condensation inside the sleeping bag. That is the only problem that I've had before sleeping in extreme cold before in this van. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on in the night. The location where we're at, I've stayed here before. It's okay for campers to stay here. Tons of reviews of this place on Park for Night, and it is a brilliant spot. I will put a little screenshot up now of the Park for Night location, but I'd highly recommend this place. Yeah, we shouldn't have any problems. If we do, I'll hit record. But yeah, we should hopefully, fingers crossed, have a sweet night's sleep, if a little chilly. If I do wake up freezing cold in the night, I may put the heater on for a little bit and then get back into bed. We've had a chill evening, had a bit of food. And I even had some mince pies left over, so I've had a cheeky mince pie as well. Yeah, that's good. Need to use them up, so they're only good till the 15th of January, and there's about 4 left. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to hit the hay, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning, campers. Well, I ain't going to lie, that was bloody cold. Time away, 20 past 8 in the morning. I woke up at about 2:30 this morning and I was cold. I was in my sleeping bag, I had a blanket over me, and my core temperature dropped. Felt a bit of shivering, so I put the heat on for a minute, and then I remembered I got my electric blanket, so we plugged that in, and I've had it on low all night, and that kept me nice and warm actually. Oh, I did turn the heat back off, by the way. Yeah, so the electric blanket on its own was enough to keep me warm. Let's have a little look outside. I think the roof's a bit frosty. Oh wow, it's been snowing. It's a winter wonderland. I've heard a lot of wind the last half an hour. Kind of been lying in bed just trying to wake up and get the motivation to get out of bed. Yeah, that is so cold out there. Oh, it's actually snowing now, I can see it now. It is snowing. Oh. Well, that's the first on the channel. Camping in the snow, in a snowstorm. Well, what's the forecast supposed to be saying today? So that's the situation today. Rain and snow. Feels like -6. It's going to be a fun, cool day. Well, plus note, I've got all season tyres, so we should be okay. We should be okay. Right, I'm going to get myself up and make myself a piping hot caffeinated beverage. Oh man, that was cold. That was cold. There you go, campers. We have snow on the Norfolk Broads. It is bitter. There is a bit of a breeze going about, and it is so cold. Yeah. Won't want to be taking a dunk in there today. That's the other van that pulled up. It's either a Sprinter or a VW Crafter. I can see it's got a roof vent on the top. But no, in terms of the actual park up itself, I had a really good night's sleep last night. If a little cold. Very peaceful. Let's have a little wander. Beautiful morning. Very picturesque. I can't remember the last time I see snow. I don't think we had any last winter. Oh, this looks a bit different. When I was here in the summer, they've still got their Christmas tree up. The pleasure boat, Hickling. Here's all the duckies. Very vocal this morning. I've got no food for you duckies. Zoom in a little bit. They're all keeping themselves happy. Not a care in the world. Oh, two over there in a little ruck. Play nicely, children. Play nicely. Don't think I've seen ducks fight before. Right, leave them to it, they're having fun. Let's have a little walk to the main part of this lake. Man, it must be cold in these. Broads National Park. Oh, so this is talking about the peat in the Norfolk Broads. Peat lies beneath 30% of the national park and it stores up to 40 million tonnes of carbon in the Broads. Ain't touching that, it's got snow in it, it's freezing. There you go. Fresh winter's morning. I ain't gonna lie, my right hand is absolutely freezing cold. There's some nice old structures here, like little buildings to store boats. Some over there, one over there, thatched roofs as well. Very nice. I've had to swap hands because it is bitterly cold. Bitterly cold. Oh. There's some more duckies. Right, I'm going to get back to the van because I boiled the kettle just before I left and my brew is starting to get cold as we speak. Last time I was there, I remember this phone box. And it don't smell of urine. And it's got a working phone. With a dial tone. Yeah, still working. That's in 2020. Cool, that's a relic of the past. So anybody outside the UK, we don't really, well, we have a lot of these boxes, but they don't really have the payphones in them anymore. They normally have defibrillators. Quite rare to see in this day and age. Part of British history that you don't really see much anymore. So yeah, if you ever decide to park here, plenty of litter bins, which is nice to see. So you've got recycling, normal waste, and next to my van there's a bin for glass bottles. There's a Volkswagen VW Crafter. Yep, we got some proper snow now. I'm getting back in the van. Oh man, that is cold. It's definitely better sitting in here, looking outside, watching the snow. I just hope it don't get too, I hope it don't get too heavy today. I've got winter tyres, so we should be okay, but yeah, I wanted to do a bit of sightseeing today, and this is supposed to be in for most of the day. This could be an issue. But anyway, I need to get myself ready. I've had a coffee. That was a pretty decent camp last night, if very cold in this winter wonderland. But let's say once I got the electric blanket hooked up, that really did save my bacon. That really did save my bacon. Yeah, so if you want to do a bit of camping in your van and you ain't got a heater, at least get an electric blanket. That does make a massive difference. It takes the edge off, and this don't use much electric at all on the old power station. Especially, I just keep it on the lowest setting, and yeah, that heat raising up. Actually, at one point, it must have been about 5 or 6 this morning. I woke up with a bit of a sweaty face, so it definitely made a big difference. But the Hickling Heath by the Pleasure Boat Inn, the Pleasure Dome, it's been a great park up once again. I like it here. I will definitely come back in the future. So we've been here in the summer, and we've now been here in the winter, in the snow. Oh, you can't see out that window. That's a bit too snowy. Let's put you on that one. That's better. That's a better view. But yeah, if you want to come camping in the middle of winter, this is perfect. Perfect. I will be using the toilet facilities shortly. But as for this video, I will end this one here. Hope you enjoyed the camp. And I'm going to carry on my little road trip along the east of England. So if you want to know if the snow gets any worse, you better catch the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out.